So viewers, welcome to another video of our motorhome rebuild. Jobs today, we're going to seal the top two brackets for the bike rack. I've noticed that there's actually foam behind where the brackets are, so I'm going to put a load of adhesive sealant on that. The bottom ones won't come undone because the bolts are just spinning and I need a second pair of hands, but I'm looking at it, I'm thinking if I just seal it all in with adhesive, because this won't ever need to come off, and this one here, I'll just seal it all in, because it doesn't look like any water's got in, but the sealant is a bit cracked, so I just want to update that. And then a different day, after I've given that a good 72 hours to dry, I'm going to jet wash these, drop it down and jet wash it all, get that all clean and nice, because you can see it from the inside of the motorhome. And we want to use this as one, a bike rack, and two, to dry the clothes on whilst we're away, because this all folds down, I believe, but I ain't going to do it now because the brackets are all loose, so I slacken them off inside. And the adhesive we're going to use is this Evo Stick Seriously Strong Stuff Ultimate Adhesive. Reckons it'll do most materials, and you can even use it when it's wet. Check the weather forecast, and apparently it's not going to rain today, but you never know in the UK. This was less than £10, I think. So that's that, and that's what we're doing next. Right, so all I've done is squeeze some sealant inside the gap, so when I pull it tight it'll all sort of squidge out like a cream cake. And then these, yes, it's not very neat, but I've just squidged it on, and I'm going to run my finger around it shortly after filming this, because I don't want to get sealant all over the camera, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to end up with dirty hands. Vicky's just inside painting some parts for the table, because we're going to add some beading to it. So I'm just going to nip inside now, push this up, push it up, and tighten the bolts back up in each four corners, so there's 8 bolts to do up, to get the bike rack tight and sealed back to the motorhome. So it's just a case of doing these studs up now. I've got some pump pliers, so I'm just going to get hold of that and pull it through. And then just do the nuts up with the flat plate washers from last time. But if I pull them up tight like that, I'll get hold of that and pull it all the way through, then it can't really go anywhere. So it's a case of nipping it up now. Sorry for the bad camera work, but you are in a cupboard. You're literally in a cupboard. So if I put that on there, these are Halford's advanced spanners. I've got my finger on the end of the stud, so I know it's not turning, and I'm just yeah, just doing the back nut up really. Okay, so doing that 8 times. So that's them two done up. Now just for the other side, and those down there, they're actually down the back here. Can you see them down there? Don't know if this camera will pick them up, but they are down there, down the back of the cupboard. Meanwhile, the wonderful Victoria is getting some excess adhesive off the table before we fit some beading pieces around the outer edge, and then we're going to glue it all down with some, well, that same adhesive that I've glued the bike rack on with. Just going to put some of that around it and add some beading, stop pens and things falling off when we go around corners. It's not my most decorative work, but the bike rack is now back on, and it's a lot stiffer than it was. It's a lot tighter, a lot more secure, and a lot more non-leaky, I'm hoping. So that is that done. And in a few days, when the adhesive sealant's totally dry, we're going to jet wash this down. But in the meantime, Vicky wants to seal bits of the table down with the same sealant, so let's take that to her. Just in here somewhere. There it is. Let's take it inside, take it to Vicky. Update viewers, Vicky's cleaned the table. We've just got some of the bits here keep lifting, and we were thinking about peeling it up and sticking this stuff underneath, but I'm concerned it'll just turn into a big gluey mess. But in other news, the cushion that Vicky did yesterday looked ace, and we've got a 12-inch upholstery sewing needle coming today from the wonderful Amazon. not sponsored, but that's coming today at some point, and that's where we're up to now. Just quickly show you at the back here how much thread's actually pulled through when I've tightened that up quite a lot. So those brackets were really loose before. I might get some 6mm nylox just to put on there to stop it rattling undone, but hopefully with a smorgasbord of this shoved behind it, it's not going to come undone again. So viewers, we've got the new carpets. My friend Brian has a carpet business, and we've got these. We've done the cab carpet, but that's what they look like. And now we've got to work out how these fit. I think that's the one. I think this one goes where you are.
Me?
Yeah, I think so.
Shall I sit up on the...
Yeah, sit on the seat.
Oh, God, pull it off.
Yeah, so these go here. Or here with a H sound.
Oh, the brush is in the way. It smells like carpet shop.
Yeah. New carpet smell. So this was just a roll that I bought off eBay. Took the old carpets out, gave them to Brian to use as a template, and he's made them into mats because he is a top geezer like that. That's kind of the...
Where are you wobbling? You're wobbling,
Yeah.
no. Oh, they look nice. That, I think that one needs to go... Oh, it's okay.
This goes.
This bit here needs to go down a bit.
That must be something like this. A little something like this is the bump.
We'll have to leave the table up, won't you?
Yeah. It goes like that. Yeah. Like that. Carpet in a kitchen. That's about right there.
It's going up the wall a bit.
Yeah, we'll do some adjustments. Sort of general. The fridge is retrofitted. This used to have a hot point fridge in it. That broke, and we had the Dometic, whatever that is, Dometic fridge fitted. It's a bit bigger.
I'm just going to go down on this step out your way.
Yeah.
Because you need to get in there to straighten that up.
Yeah, I do. What I might do is take my shoes off because it's brand new carpet. Then I'll get fluff all over. No, it won't. So I'll get
There's fluff everywhere already,
fluff
look.
all over my socks and then walk it all over the house.
There's fluff all over them chairs already. That, we should have got a lint roller, that's what we wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I'll get a 12-inch lint roller and chop.
It's all sticking to the table as well. It's everywhere fluffy.
I think the issue is
It needs to go a bit further that way, doesn't it, I think? Because it's still up, yeah, like that.
That I think is the bit for the bathroom, which we likely won't use a lot because toilets and carpet.
I mean, we could use it, but it's just boys. We don't want boys
just
weeing on it.
They're actually pretty good. They don't wee everywhere, but I wouldn't want to use a carpet out of somebody else's toilet room.
No, but like, it is nice to have carpet under your feet, just because you know when you don't, it gets really dirty in that toilet room really quickly, doesn't it? You end up hoovering it out all the time.
Yeah, you still recorded.
Yeah, I think so.
What I'm doing here, viewers, is I'm just sort of feeding it underneath the fridge to get it in, because I've had to make the fridge area a bit bigger. We might have to cut that bit just to make it go in, so it's not quite going in there because the fridge is bigger. Let's just there, look, viewers.
Oh, yeah.
This extra piece of wood might need to be shortened. I think the old carpet was under it. So it's just getting that bit under.
Just pull it off that bit of wood.
Yeah, I think so.
You've got some adhesive to stick it back on, haven't you, if you want to? Or trim the end or whatever.
Don't know how it's stuck on.
Oh, it's quite big. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the full height.
Hmm.
Just wants the bottom 10mm taken off it. But don't actually know how that's stuck. It's just glued on.
Just don't snap it when you...
No. That might be an off-camera thing. But that's what we've done. We've got new carpets.
Show them.
They're looking really nice. Thank you to Brian and thank you to the eBay shop that was really helpful when I was emailing them. I can't remember what they're called, but just give it a Google, just eBay carpet shops, and the most of them are pretty good. You get different lengths and sizes and stuff. I think I just got 2.5 metres by 4 metres because Brian the carpet man measured it and told me what I needed. Ordered it, got it delivered, gave it to Brian. Mats became. So thank you, Brian. Thank you to the eBay shop. And we got new mats. So there we are. It's just this interim bit here.
Do you want to show the cab bit?
Where? So the cab bit, it's really good because it goes underneath the sort of gear cable thingies, and the steering rod there and the pedals, and it's all trimmed in this like piping along the edges. And then the bit that I was talking about, where the cab bit meets the motorhome bit, there's this like wood thing. We've never got it up because it's screwed down, so I need to unscrew it, get that out. We've got some offcuts that we might be able to like replace or glue or something to cover the old red with the new black, and that is the plan up to now. And since the light's a bit better, I might try and get a better thumbnail of Vicky for the video, so the thumbnail might look a bit like this. Yeah.
It's a knife.
The technical tool, a butter knife, has saved the day, viewers, and Victoria has sort of like kneaded it in under there, pushed it all in, and we've got it in the right place. And what I've done just off camera is took that big screw out that was holding the board down there, and now I think there's another screw down that way to get this interconnecting section out to see if we can do something with it ourselves. Yeah. Just giving it all a vacuum. We use the G-Tech vacuum cleaners because they're really handy and like small and compact and charge up easily, and the wireless. So viewers, Vicky is reupholstering the panel that kind of goes underneath the wardrobe, and it backs onto the gas cupboard, so it's not like a cupboard itself. Vicky's just upholstering that with her staple gun and the gaming fabric that we got from Boys. So Vicky, being the pro that she is, she's started from the long edges first, is that right?
That's what I watched on mine last night. The reason I didn't go to sleep till because I was watching upholstery videos.
That's it. This is the, as we say, the gaming fabric we had left over from the board. Vicky just mentioned off camera, can't we get this off? And yeah, it just pulled off. Looks like it was glued on at some point, but that glue has long since failed, or it's been pulled off before. And that's what it looks like now. No more 80s/90s flowery beige brown.
Want to go put it in?
Now I've got, yeah, that.
Does it go a certain way?
So it was kind of like an interference fit. It just sits here next to the gas fire. It just pushed in. That's how it came out anyway. No, like that. It's like an interference fit now. That's it, game it up. Well done, Vicky. That's literally took 5 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the next plans then, Vicky?
I think the next plan is we want to get this bit finished,
Yeah.
So we need to get the baton stuff around the edge of the table.
Yeah.
Which I've put one coat of paint on, and I need to go and put another coat on. Get that cushion there done.
Yeah.
When our big needle arrives. And we're gonna do these dividing curtains black instead of brown.
Yeah.
So we originally did them brown to match those.
Yes.
Because we had no choice. These curtains just turned brown, didn't they? We did them with black dye, but because of the material, it just turned them brown.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work. So we originally thought, let's do the curtains to match, but that's come out a much lighter brown. And that linen stuff takes the dye really well. So we think intense black dye will look good there.
Yeah.
Because then you've got all the black here and then black there. And we're just going to pretend those curtains aren't brown. Because they're sort of really dark brown.
Yeah.
You sort of half close your eyes, they kind of look kind of grey black, don't they?
They look black on this monitor, but it looks different when the viewers are seeing it at home. Yeah.
So I think with the grey carpet, with the black edging and the black that and the grey there, I think if we do these, because there's one here as well, we can do them both, and I think they'll take the dye.
Yeah, they'll dye up real well, won't they? So off camera, I removed this cover, viewers, just to have a look under here to see if we could get this piece of wood out, and that's a big interconnector, and the water pipes from the water heater, which is under there, all run under here. Now, it's a bit bonded into the van, so I don't really want to pull it out anymore, but what we'll do is probably cut some carpet and fit it on top to interconnect under here and under there. But I think the carpets look really good, and the last couple of days work has really shown a transformation of this motorhome. So thank you for watching so far. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you every Sunday at 8 AM UK time. Bye bye for now. Say bye, Vicky.